Yo, everybody come get your bounce on, get your bounce on, get your bounce on.
What's going on, guys? It's me, your boy, Flash Jones, back again with another video. And in this one, guys, just got something simple for you today. Alright, so that being said, let's go on and jump right on in to this video. Alright, so like I said, guys, got something pretty simple for you in this one. And what that is pretty much is in this one, we're just gonna have a little simple little layout update, talk about what I've done a little bit these last hours, about a month or so. Not a whole lot has changed, just a little bit, done a little bit here and there, and we'll talk about that. So what I did was, I don't remember if I did say it, but I'm pretty sure I did. What I was planning on doing was adding some tracks back in here that ran around the outer perimeter of this little layout, and I was gonna have some tracks back there that ran around just to lay rolling stock in and whatnot. But as you can see, I didn't necessarily add track, right? All I did was I put the rail cars in, and I just laid them out on the layout itself without the rail. Why did I do it like this? I looked at it as in, if I did it this way, I wouldn't have to cut up any track. I wouldn't have to use up rail joiners. I wouldn't have to screw anything down. I wouldn't have to really do any work, honestly. I know it sounds kind of lazy, but essentially I didn't have to do any work to get this in. I just had to take the rail cars out of their packages and lay them on in. So essentially that's exactly what we did here. We just put them on in, and just laid the cars down on the layout itself. All right. Another reason why I did it that way is so that I could probably squeeze a lot more in doing it this way. Being rolling stock, that is, I could squeeze more in here and make them tighter than I normally would, and don't have to worry about the track and having to screw it down, unscrew it, and yada yada yada. You know how that goes. So I figured I just did it like this and save a little bit of time, save a little bit of headache and trying to screw stuff down, and just do it like this. So when the time came for me to either have to take this layout down or to pull everything up for whatever reason, it'd be a whole lot easier. Just uncouple it, put it right back in the package. And also, I actually have a lot, not a lot, but I have at least another 30% or 40% of rolling stock still in boxes. And the reason why I didn't put it out here is because a lot of it is the double stack equipment for the containers. I can see back there. A lot of it's that. A lot of it's auto racks, right? And I didn't want to have a lot of the same exact stuff just sitting on the layout. Like, I didn't need to have 3-4 tracks of double stack. You know, I didn't need to have 3-4 tracks or even 2 to 3 tracks of tank cars, right? So I was trying to give a little bit of variety, and I'm also trying to leave a bit of space out so that when I do acquire more rolling stock, I have places to put it. Because, excuse me, eventually, as you guys can see here, my little locomotive engine area is starting to fill up, right? The only tracks that are per se dedicated, 100% dedicated locomotive tracks are the 3 outer tracks, 1, 2, and 3. These tracks all go to the diesel house, right? This outer track, number 4, sorry, that one's not necessarily a diesel track, as it comes to the side of the house. But when I originally did this layout this way, I intended for all this out here to be locomotive storage. And that is still the plan when I do acquire that amount of locomotives. So, like I said, in addition to not putting all my rolling stock back there, I'm leaving space for when I acquire new rolling stock, that the new rolling stock will set up here for the time being. The old ones will go back. And as I acquire new locomotives, rolling stock here will also go back as well to the storage yard per se, right? And so that's just what I'm doing since I got limited space. Not trying to get all in detail and whatnot, but I got to make space for the baby. We got a couple of these little storage bins and whatnot, and I got to keep space for the baby because technically, per the wife, you know, this is the baby room, but she don't know. It's more the baby room and the train room. But we not gonna say that too loud because she's in the other room. So like I said, I got to keep a little bit of space. I don't want to be stingy, you know. Got to keep a little space for my boy. And so that's what I'm doing, you know. It looks a little bit of empty back here, but like I said, probably if I do acquire that much rolling stock, new rolling stock, I'll probably take up this section of coal cars. And I'll probably leave those NS ones down in there. Probably take those up, leave the NS ones in there, and add a little bit more, and put different stuff back here. But primarily, what I really want to do is maybe have 2 tracks up here for rolling stock, and then the rest will be locomotives. Because I mean, I figure I could probably fit 3, maybe 4 more locomotives in just this outer track right here alone. Probably 4 more, right? So you figure 4 there, probably 4 in this track where the blue tank car is. Probably fit 4 more there. So 3, 4, that's 7. Probably 4 with this passenger Amtrak is. Probably fit 4 there. That's 11. No, is that 4, 3, 4? Let's call it 12. I could probably fit 12 right there. And that's if I get that many more before I move again, which I don't know when it'll be, but I'm always expecting to move. But yeah. So I have a lot of space per se to put locomotives, but that's what I'm thinking right now. Speaking of locomotives, I don't know about you guys, but I know you guys have seen, I know you guys had to have seen that new Intermountain Tier 4 Gevo. My God, that locomotive looks and sounds, and from what I was told, pulls like no other. And I have been contemplating seriously purchasing the Intermountain Tier 4 Gevo. The only reason why I haven't is because I actually have a pre-order placed for the Scale Trains Tier 4 Gevo. I'll be quite honest, I completely forgot about the Intermountain Tier 4 Gevos. I knew that they were coming out with them, but I just, when I was placing the pre-order, I just completely forgot. I'll be honest about it. I just straight up forgot about it. And I can't believe that I did that, but I did. So, and I have a pre-order for 3 of these Tier 4 Gevos from Scale Trains. Unfortunately, I don't think that'll be able to happen anymore. I got a couple unsurprised events coming up that I got to pay for, and I got, now that me and the wife have done more of like a budgeting kind of thing and looked at everything that we need to purchase for the baby, we got quite a bit of stuff to purchase. And like I said, I don't want to run myself broke purchasing train stuff, so I may have to cut my 3 down to 1, possibly none, but I'm holding out. I'm trying to make sure I work hard enough and save up enough that I can get at least 1, because I do want to get a review out there, and I want one just personally because I just think that they're going to be amazing, and I want to try one out. And I also want to get an Intermountain one. But for now, since I already got the pre-order set, we're just going to go ahead and go with the Scale Trains one. I don't know if you guys know, if you pay attention to their website, but they had a little hiccup in their delay in their delivery, so we won't be getting those until mid-September. They're supposed to be here no later than August, but things happen, so they won't be here till September now. Also, talking about stuff, I also placed the pre-order for, they got that, I think it's a Gunderson 3-bay covered hopper in the BNSF. I placed a pre-order for those as well. I should be able to get at least 1 of those, maybe 2 if I play my money right. I was also able to pick up one of these guys, little Kadee coupler height gauge. You know, comes in handy. Make sure everything's in compliance. And also, if I can find it, yes I did, picked up this guy. Right? Gotta have that standard wheel gauge. Make sure everything's engaged. Flange waist, points, track. Gotta make sure it's all engaged. Check your wheels, make sure they're good. Especially with all this new stuff coming out. Want to make sure that it's all good. Gotta have that. And so picked that up. And obviously, I don't know if you guys saw it. I picked this one up. This little the CSX gondola. The only reason I picked this up is because when I purchased this stuff, I had a gift card. And it covered like 20 bucks. And if I would have just got these two items, it would have been less for the shipping. It would not have been less for the shipping. So to balance it all out, picked up this guy to balance out the shipping. And plus I kind of wanted another gondola just because it's like, gondolas can be whatever you want them to be on your layout. Like literally. Like I got this gondola here. It's got all my scrap ties, bad ties. No, those are good ties. I got this one here with all perfect and good ties. And that one back there is all the scrap, terrible, misused ties. So, I don't know. This one might be a scrap metal one. I don't know. But like I said, it's a whatever you want it to be gondola. Okay? One more thing I want to show you guys. And then we're going to wrap this video on up. Alright? Stand by. Alright, so the last thing I want to show you guys is this right here. I'm sure you guys have heard of Daycom Designs. Right? That's actually the Facebook. I forget what you say. If you go on Facebook, you type in Daycom Designs. This guy will pop up, and I don't know if you guys have heard of. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. But the paper containers for intermodal. I picked some of these up just because, like I said, as you can see back there, I had a few of those double stacks on my layout, and I wanted to put some containers in them. But as we all know, plastic models can be so expensive. You're talking $20-$25 for a 3-pack, about $8-9 bucks for a single. Maybe, I don't know if you can get them in 2 packs unless it's a high quality one, but you're still looking at 20+ bucks for plastic models. And I don't know, I'm having a big brain fart, but I think I spent like, I don't know, like $5, like $5.25 for the PDF file of the FedEx Multimodal. And here's a good thing about it. You buy the PDF per se, right? I think his name is Carlos. He sends you the PDF. You own that PDF. You own it. You can print up 1, 5, 25, 100 to 200, as many as you want copies of this same design and container, right? So what that means is if you want to have one long train of just FedEx, okay, print you up 200 FedEx copies, cut them out, glue them together, boom, shebang. You got your train full of just FedEx, right? What I did is I ended up purchasing, I think, 3 different designs from them. Right? I know I got the FedEx, obviously. Got the Pacer stack train. Got that XPO Logistics right there. I had to get something red. My favorite color is red and blue. And I think I got Schneider. Yeah. And I picked up Schneider as well. Sorry, kind of trying to do this one-handed. So, got a few things. I think I got enough for almost every single well. And I may be able to make double stacks for just about all of them. But I picked this up. I might do a how-to or tutorial on how I do it. But we'll go more in depth with that later on. But I just want to show you what I got, a little layout update. And we'll talk more about that later on. Got a nice big cutting mat for it as well. But we'll talk more about that later. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this little layout update. Hope you guys enjoyed what I got going on, what I showed you guys, and stuff we got coming in and whatnot. But until the next time, guys, you guys take it easy out there. Have fun out there. Run your trains. Of course, man. As always, be safe. This is your boy, Flash Jones. I'm out. You guys take it easy. Peace.
Don't be cute with it. You gotta get, come on. 5th ward. 4th ward. Come on.